What's up, sandboxers? We got another update for the month, so let's just get right into it. Starting off the update blog post with Addons. Gary has started off this update with Addons coming to the sandbox mode this month. Addons was one of the biggest questions that the Facepunch team had with the mode, wondering if it would be possible, horrible, or would you have to pre-install add-ons just like you would in Gary's mod. Today, Gary shows off how this new add-on system works. In short, you can now open the spawn menu and create an entity from the cloud without any pre-installing or restarting, which is really awesome. After some hard work, it just works, according to Gary. Gary shows off in this short video a prefab from the workshop, which is a particle system that's controlled by custom code. He states that this has a very powerful UGC system that has huge potential, and Gary can't even imagine the things that people are going to make with this new system. But it's the thing that he loves most, being able to jump in and see what people have made possible. He does mention that it's the early days, and he'll be writing up some documentation this month to get people starting in experimenting, making sense, sweeps, NPCs, and vehicles, and whatever else that you can come up with. Mounts get some awesome news this month from Layla, as you can spawn assets from supported games that you have installed in the sandbox mode. Layla mentions there's no categories or real discovery here yet, but you get some nice thumbnails. Also, Natural Selection 2 is officially supported as a mount in the sandbox game mode. Layla states if you own the game, you'll now be able to spawn in all of their models in the sandbox mode by just installing the game. We also got some huge news about officially supported mounts coming to the sandbox mode for the future. They've announced that they'll be aiming to ship 1 or 2 mounts per month, as they have a pretty long list of games that they'd like to go and add to the list. Layla provides us with some more information about a new system called Modelbuilder. Layla mentions that mounts work by procedurally creating models at runtime with their Modelbuilder API. And with this month, they've added support for attachments, materials, model groups, and ragdolls. Moving on to Workshop Cosmetics, they're finally here. Gary stated that this month they've accepted the first wave of community-made cosmetics. Well, one of them. The shark head by Shadowbrain was added, and it'll be available for 1 month and then removed from the store. Now, Gary mentions that he's unsure how frequent they'll accept new community items and how long that they'll live in the store. At the moment, this is an experiment and will be experimented for a while until they find the right balance between price, store length, and revenue share for the creators. But you are able to see all the workshop cosmetics that are available on the avatar screen on the game right now. The money from these items will go to the creator of that cosmetic for their item and also the Play Fun pool. So for Gary, this is a win-win. There's also a guide that's provided in the blog post on how you can get started creating your own community-made cosmetics for the game right now. Let's go and jump into our lightning round, as there's a ton of stuff that's in here, a little bit more technical stuff, but if you do want to go and see that in more detail, definitely check the blog post down below in the description. A ton of new performance changes have been made with batch sprites and particles. There's also a new navigation tool in the sandbox editor. Networking has gotten some optimization changes. A new library manager has been added to the sandbox editor with detailed information now. The old wiki page has been decommissioned since most of the information was outdated. So RIP to the old wiki. They've collected a ton of data to help improve the performance and stability of Sandbox, as they want to publicize more of this stuff and have it on display so that Facepunch can be held more accountable for improving the game, but also not keeping it hidden either. This leads us to our summary. Matt, the lead programmer on the Sandbox dev team, closes out the summary this time around with mentioning that while it's been a slower month with both team members taking out time to go on vacations since it's summer and also a hack week, they made some very solid progress. They started to move forward with focusing on performance and stability with Sandbox, which is a very great thing to hear, as they feel confident with the feature set that's currently in the game. Embedded resources, the first community-made workshop cosmetic getting implemented, and the sandbox mode making great progress with updates has been a pretty good feeling for Matt and the team, as they've been slowly starting to close off this year, with the game getting the polish treatment for the next 4 months leading into 2026. With closing thoughts, I think it's been very awesome to see a bunch of new updates on the community-made cosmetics getting shown, mounts making a comeback, and possibly getting 1 to 2 new supported game mounts every month, which is kind of crazy, and also seeing that Facepunch is starting the process of cleaning up any bugs or issues with the game that people could be having on their PCs for the next couple months leading into the early 2026 release window. Sandbox is really starting to come together, and it's very exciting to see that it's happening right now. And of course, if you want to learn more, then this channel is your one-stop shop for all that information. If you want to learn about any sort of awesome updates, new games, extra fun things for Sandbox, you definitely want to go and stick around on this channel, and feel free to check out this video here on screen for more information. Otherwise, that's all we have for this month. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next video.